जराजन्महीनं परानन्दप्रीणं समाधानहीनं सदैवानदीनं जगज्जन्महेतुं सुरारेककेतुं त्रिलोकैकसेतुं भजेऽहं भजेऽहम् कृताम्नायगानं कदातिशयानं विमुक्तिर्निदानं हरारातिमानं स्वभक्तानुकूलं जगद्वृक्षमूलं निरस्तार्थशूलं भजेऽहं भजेऽहम् समस्तामरेशं द्विदिक्पावकेशं जगत्पिम्बलेशं हृदाकाशदेशं सदा दिव्यदेहं विमुक्ताखिलेहं सुवैकुण्ठगेहं भजेऽहं भजेऽहम् सुरालीबलिष्ठं त्रिलोकैवरिष्ठं गुरूणां गरिष्ठं स्वरूपैकनिष्ठं सदा युद्धधीरं महावीरवीरं भवाम्बूधिधीरं भजेऽहं भजेऽहम् रमावामभागं तलानग्ननागं कृतादीनयागं गतारागरागं मुनीन्द्रैः सुवीतं सुरैः सम्परीतं गुणोगैरतीतं भजेऽहं भजेऽहम् गुणोगैरतीतं भजेऽहं भजेऽहम् गुणोगैरतीतं भजेऽहं भजेऽहम्
Very nice recitation. Very good. Very good. You are giving such good culture to children. Wow.
Thank you, team, for creating a heavenly atmosphere here. Now, I request our dearest Vice Principal, Professor Shilpa Sarjan ma'am, to formally welcome the gathering.
परिवर्तन संसार का नियम है, जिसे तुम मृत्यु समझते हो वही तो जीवन है। एक क्षण में तुम करोड़ों के स्वामी बन जाते हो, दूसरे ही क्षण तुम दरिद्र हो जाते हो। मेरा तेरा छोटा बड़ा अपना पराया मन से मिटा लो, फिर सब तुम्हारा है, तुम सबके हो। Change starts in your thoughts. Embrace each challenge in your life as an opportunity for self-transformation. honorable respected dignitaries on the dais, respected colleagues, and dear students, happy morning. We are made of goodness, we are made for love, we are made for friendliness, we are made for togetherness, we are made for beautiful things that you and I know. With this goodness, I seek the blessings of our Honorable Chairman, Dr. R.N. Shetty sir, and take this opportunity to welcome the gathering. Today, indeed, is a very auspicious day that God has blessed us with the divine presence of His Grace Amogh Lila Das Ji. His Grace Amogh Lila Das Ji is one of the few who seem to naturally resonate with the youth. Prabhu Ji, after completing his school education, joined Delhi University. Prabhu Ji studied B.Tech Software Engineering and upon completing was placed in US multinational company Hewlett Packard. After working for 8 to 10 years in MNC, His Grace chose the spiritual path. Prabhuji joined ISKCON in the year 2010 as full-time monk and eventually was the director of ISKCON Youth Forum. At present, Prabhuji is the Vice President of ISKCON Dwarka at Delhi. Apart from devoting his time to the Hare Krishna movement, Prabhuji is also an ardent motivational speaker, avid social worker, youth counselor, corporate advisor, and spiritual coach. Prabhuji is the guest faculty member at IIM Ahmedabad, IIT Patna, and also a guest speaker at IIT Patna and Bhubaneswar. Prabhuji has massive 3,000 followers on Twitter and around 1.5 million followers on YouTube. Prabhuji has addressed on various topics, especially for students and youth, like always think big, how to control mind, goal of life, how to perform best, character management, focus management, intelligence management, communication management, and so on. The list goes on. His Grace Amogh Lila Das Ji has always said, and it is favorite for millions, including I, and that says, smile is a curve which keeps many things straight. I repeat, smile is a curve which keeps many things straight. The very meaningful explanation of self, S-E-L-F, where S stands for spiritual, E stands for explore, L stands for love for self, and F stands for faith in self and God. With the enlightening words, I, on behalf of Anand's First Grade College, management, staff, and students, bow in reverence to Sir and give a very respectful welcome to our chief guest, His Grace Amogh Lila Das Ji.
Thank you, sir. Sir, please. Wow, thank you so much, sir. Thank you. Really honored. Really honored.
Today we are honored.
I am honored. Thank you so much.
We are yet again blessed with the humble presence of His Grace Suvarna Gaura Haridas Ji, Director of ISKCON Youth Forum, South Bengaluru. Prabhuji completed schooling in Sharanabasveshwara School and College and was one of the toppers in the college. His Grace secured cases engineering state rank 42 and medical state rank 84. I repeat, engineering state rank was 42 and medical 84. Completed BE in Electronics and Communication from RV Engineering College, Bengaluru in the year 2008. Prabhuji has worked in IBM ISL in Pune for 4 years as Associate Software Engineer. Prabhuji was interested in reading and learning spiritual books from young age and has studied Bhagavad Gita, Mahabharata and Srimad Bhagavad Purana systematically. Living the life of a monk since last 10 years at ISKCON, His Grace has given helpful seminars in various colleges like Jain University, art institutions, NIT Trichy, NIT Suratkal, PICT Pune, BT Medical College Pune, and has also visited student colleges in Bengaluru, Mysuru, Mangalore, Puttur, Kalburgi, etc. for doing value-based educational programs based on Bhagavad Gita. Prabhuji also conducted seminars at corporate companies like Tech Liver Limited, SRC, etc. and as well conducted self-help seminars for doctors and staff at Hillside Hospital and Udbava hospitals. His Grace is also fond of spiritual music and playing musical instruments like mridanga. Indeed, it's a blessing to have you, Prabhuji. On behalf of management, staff and students, a very respectful welcome to His Grace Suvarna Gaur Haridas Ji.
Thank you so much.
There's a saying, behind every great school there's a caring principal. A man of substance, our dynamic and respected principal Dr. Sudhir Pai KL, on behalf of all, we welcome you sir. A special and a very cordial warm welcome to all the special guests who are associated with the RNS and all the Prabhujis who have arrived. A warm welcome to you, sir. A pleasant welcome to all the respected colleagues and dear students. Welcome one and all. Thank you.
Thank you, Shilpa ma'am, for your warm
Please,
welcome.
please, we'll be glad to hear
I
from
now
you.
request our guest, His Grace Amogh Lila Das Ji and His Grace Suvarna Gaura Hari Das Ji and our Principal Dr. Sudhir Pai KL sir to light the lamp. Please, sir. Thank you, sir. We all are aware that the success of any educational institution depends on the head of the institution. Our principal, sir, is the driving force who manages, coordinates, and guides all of us at RLS First Grade College. It's my honor to welcome our Reverend Principal, Dr. Sudhir Pai KL, sir, for his introductory remarks. Over to you,
Sure,
sir.
sir, please, sir.
Respected chief guest of the day, His Grace Amogh Lila Prabhuji, and he acted as instrumental for this program, His Grace Suvarna Gaur Hari Prabhuji, and the main two pillars of this program, Praveen ji and Harish ji, and all other respected guests of the day, and all my lovely students. Everyone, namaskara. What a great day today in the history of RGS First Grade College. In fact, for the first time, a monk, Prabhu from ISKCON has landed to this campus and to this new auditorium. Sir, we are blessed and honored to have you on the stage today. In fact, nowadays, especially after COVID period, after COVID, post-COVID, we call it as post-COVID, every day, being an administrator, I am facing challenges to manage with the youth group, especially from 13 to 20, 21 years age group students. Every day one or other challenges. In fact, my analysis, even yesterday also, day before yesterday, one PU student, he absconded from home, he did not reach home. Yesterday morning, his parents came with family, 7 to 6 members, they are crying, night connect bandila. This kind of episode, no, it's happening regularly. Somewhere, I am feeling we are all behind IQ rather than EQ. We are not bothered about emotional quotient. Yesterday somehow, during afternoon, we could find that child. He came before me, 1 o'clock, 1:30. I asked him, which is your field of interest, you tell. I will convince your parents. Whether we don't continue to you, I will convince your parents and I will see that you will continue that way. So please tell me your interest of field. I asked him. He says, I am not interested in anything. That's all. Don't laugh. Please. See, this is the situation. I am not interested in anything. I said, you have to lead your life. How long your parents, they are with you? You don't know. So you should settle down. You tell me, I will convince your parents. Again I asked him, sir, I am not interested even to come to college. This is the situation. One example I quoted the GTI. One example, Prabhuji, I quoted before you. This type of examples in our day-to-day life, being administrator, I am facing. Somewhere I feel there is no emotions. Even mother cries, even father cries. They don't feel anything. They don't feel anything. This is the situation at present we are facing. I want there should be some kind of transformation among the youngsters. That transformation, I am very much aware that it cannot happen merely through preaching or speech. It has to be practiced. I know it very well. But if within this 1 hour, you all I know eagerly you are waiting to hear, Prabhuji, within this 1 hour, some kind of transformation, it happens in you. Really, my life is fruitful for this day. I feel that. So with these words, we have handing over mic to you. Your stage today. Students, you do not know probably some of you about Amogh Lila Prabhuji. As Madam said, more than 1.5 billion followers. And here also many are there, I know. And after this program, sharp at 3 o'clock, he is having flight to Mangaluru, at Suratkal, NITK, National Institute of Technology, Karnataka, one of the reputed engineering college in Karnataka. There today evening he is having session. After that tonight he is flying back to Bengaluru tonight. That is how the schedule of Prabhuji. With this busy schedule, in spite of his busy schedule, he made it possible to be with us today. Sir, we are fortunate, we are blessed, and we are really honored by your presence. Thank you so much for being with us. And over to you, Bharat Mata Ki
Jai. Thank you, sir. Thank you for your kind words. My God. Very
Thank you,
powerful.
sir. That was indeed motivating and extremely informative. Thank you once again, sir. We are really excited to hear from His Grace Amogh Lila Das ji, and we all have been waiting for this. I kindly request you, His Grace Amogh Lila Das ji, to share your wisdom and knowledge with our students. Please, sir.
All right. Shall I come? Caller mic, okay. I think they have for the camera.
ಚೇರು ಎರಡು ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ತೆಗಿದೆ ಆ ಕಡೆ ಸೆಂಟರ್ ಒಂದು ಚೇರ್ ಇದೆ ನೀರು ಕೊಡಿ ಇದೆಯಾ
last.
Yeah.
On ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾ? It should be on.
Is it on? No. Okay. Okay, good morning everyone. Hare Krishna. Okay, thank you very much for inviting me. I'm really touched by the kind of hospitality, the kind of welcome I received. I must say I have visited many institutions, but today I had one of the most spiritual experiences coming to your wonderful institute. So thank you very much, Dr. Sudhir Paiji, who has given such a wonderful, loving, warm, affectionate welcome. So sincerest gratitude for this warm welcome. Thank you very much, sir. Okay, who noticed that when Dr. Sudhir Pai was speaking, at that time in his speech, there was a lot of worry, there is a lot of concern, and there is a lot of love for you. Raise your hand. If you sensed it. Yes. Any intelligent person can sense it. If in case somebody is having drugs, that person cannot sense it. Anybody who takes drugs here? LSD, marijuana, heroin? Or maybe having a heroin? But anybody, any sensible person, any sensible human being can sense the worry, the concern which he has for the students. So that is, it is really praiseworthy. Getting a spiritual leader who becomes a leader of the institution, an educational institution, is one of the best blessings indeed. Yeah. इसको ऊपर क्या है? Okay. Can you all hear me? पीछे balcony seat. Yes, no. Okay, now it is yes, no mixed. Can you hear me? Okay. With the collar mic, it is real tricky. Is that better? Okay. In case you can't hear, then you can come a little forward. Or you can come on stage as well. You can sit with me here. No, sir. Okay, all right. So I would say currently the most important thing for all of you is to be ideal students so that you take best advantage of these years coming to one of the best institutions for learning. So I would base my talk on one shloka, which is a very famous shloka, which mentions 5 qualities in a student. You might have heard about it. Kak cheshta, bako dhyanam, shwar nidra tathaivacha, alpahari brahmachari, vidyarthi panchalakshanam. So I'll start with kak cheshta. Kak cheshta means a student should be as endeavoring, just like a crow. Have you heard the crow? That story where the crow was very thirsty, he came to the pitcher, in the pitcher the water was quite at a lower level, and then he got all these pebbles, put the pebbles inside the pitcher, and the water was raised to the higher level, and then the crow could drink the water. Who has heard this story? Raise your hand. Wow, that's impressive. Nice. So kak cheshta means a student should be very endeavoring, very hard working when it comes to studies. It is very, very important. There is no shortcut to hard work. But there are students nowadays, they hardly work. Instead of hard work, it has come down to hardly work. But when we do not do hard work, can we expect success? No. There is no shortcut to success. Hard work in itself is the shortcut. When you try to find shortcut within shortcut, then you get short circuit. And outside also, if you see, there are people who have worked so hard. In case they want to be successful, they have to work hard. You know Sachin Tendulkar? Who has heard of the hockey player Sachin Tendulkar? Okay, sorry, a cricket player. Yeah. Sachin Tendulkar used to practice 15,000 times before getting onto the field. In his beginning days, he used to practice 15,000 times. 15,000 times. How many times? 15,000. Practice. Practice. His mother would say, Sachin, tu pagal ho gaya hai. कहते हाँ मैं पागल हो गया हूँ. थोड़ा बैठ जा. थोड़ा पिक्चर देख ले जी सिनेमा पे. नहीं. So Sachin Tendulkar became a legend because of his sincere hard work. Often we do not do hard work because we are so much attached to comfort zones. And more you are attached to comfort zone, you cannot do hard work at all. And often nowadays we see that we are attached to so many sources of entertainment all around us. And that's why students are not working hard. In many of the institutions, they have come down to grading system, not marks. Because as soon as comes marks, then it becomes very depressive. And then students say, well, my career is spoiled. Where is phenyl? I want to drink phenyl. Ganda brand phenyl. Those who score poor marks after doing no hard work can drink it and die. Okay. Okay. Die. But is this good? No. So nowadays they have come to grading system. Give them A plus, B minus, B plus, so that they can, even if they score B plus, we say, oh, it is B plus, so B positive. But why? Because students are not working hard. I remember when I was preparing for IIT or engineering exams, so there used to be students who would work so hard. Like one of the students at that time was rank 1 in IIT. And he was interviewed and he said, I had memorized 15,000 problems in mathematics, memorized. So that in case that problem comes, I don't have to calculate. Straight away answer, A, B, C, D. Done. Hard work. So Kakachishta means a student should be working very hard. But we see sometimes we get distracted. Why so? Because all around us there are so many places of comforts and sources of entertainment, my God. Chanakya Pandit says, in case a student gets attached to sources of entertainment, then a student cannot study. He has to work hard and there is no shortcut to working hard. So Kakachishta. Second is Bakodhyanam. That means a student should have focus like a crane. Have you seen crane or bhagula? Bhagula ऐसे रहता है. जैसे ही मछली आती ना, again focus. This is how crane very much focus, and as soon as there is an opportunity, focus like a crane. A student should have focus. Can you burn a paper by lens? How? Yes. By focusing the sunlight through the lens, we can burn the paper. But if the direct sunlight falls on the paper, can it burn the paper? No. We can only burn the paper when the sunlight is focused via lens. Isn't it? So without focus, the paper cannot burn by the lens or sunlight alone. So there has to be focus. Can we learn turbines and generate electricity without focusing the water from the waterfall? Not possible. Otherwise, water also falls from the rain, but that cannot generate electricity. Electricity can be generated when from the waterfalls, the water is concentrated, focused, that falls on the turbine rotates, and then electricity can be generated. So anywhere and everywhere, if you see people are focused, then we are successful. But nowadays, the topmost distraction is the this magical gadget known as the smartphone. Smartphone says, I'll be smart, you will be Dumbo. That's a smartphone actually. And earlier, why we could study? Because this smartphone was not there. And we could study for hours and hours with focus. But now, if somebody is studying, now there is mobile phone lying next to the person, next to the student. So this mobile phone is like Apsara. You know, earlier Rishi Munis, they would do meditation, and then Apsara would come, takadhai, takadhai. And then Rishi Muni, oh, this nice Apsara, gets distracted, and then he runs after this Apsara. This used to happen? Yes. So similarly, nowadays when a student is studying, and the book is opened, so the Apsara is lying next to the student, and the student gets tempted towards this Apsara, known as the mobile phone, because mobile phone is singing the song, Aja Aja, मैं मोबाइल तेरा, मुझ में नेटफ्लिक्स भी है, मुझ में यूट्यूब भी है यारो, तो आजा 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 So you are studying, and then this Apsara calls you, hey, Netflix पे एक मूवी बनता है यार, लाल सिंह चड्ढा देख, आ गया है, देख ले, नहीं, अरे देख ले यार, अरे ऐसे स्क्रॉल कर रही जल्दी जल्दी देख ले, 2 घंटे में ऐसे देख लियो, अरे क्या नहीं तो, अरे क्या 2 घंटे से क्या फर्क पड़ेगा, अभी तो इतना समय बाकी है, there is so much time बाबा. And since the time these Instagram reels and YouTube shorts have come, the time spent on internet has become 2.5 times more. 2.5 times. The videos are becoming shorter, and our time spent on mobile phone has become even bigger. Ideally, what should happen? Lesser videos, so lesser time, right? Ideally, logically. But now it is other way around. Because what happens? These short clips, which is on Instagram reels or YouTube shorts, we get instant maza. Tak, instant maza. Chak, instant maza. Chak, instant maza. Chak, instant maza. Now there is a book lying before you, which does not give instant maza. And then we are studying, okay, differentiation, integration, complex numbers. Oh. And then mobile phone saying, Aja, Aja. Yeah, and that book is boring. What will you get by reading this Pythagoras theorem? A square plus B square C square. Damn boring. Come to me. I am very colorful. I got so many videos. I got so many friends. Come. Padhai ho gayi, come. And the person gets distracted because there is instant gratification in YouTube shorts and Instagram reels, but there is no instant gratification when you are studying. So study appears to be so boring, and that's why when you are, either you get distracted or you are drooling on the book. The book becomes wet by drool, by saliva. And then you are not able to study at all. In fact, one research mentions that in this world, 78% people never switch off their phone. Never switch off their phone. Satatam kirtanto mam, as Lord Krishna says. So सतत रूप से मोबाइल फोन ऑन रहना चाहिए, कभी ऑफ नहीं होना चाहिए, हमेशा उसके चार्जिंग बराबर रहनी चाहिए, पावर बैंक रखना चाहिए, फिर उसमें लगा देना चाहिए कि खुदा ना खास्ता ये इश्क, ये मोहब्बत हमारी मोबाइल फोन से कभी छूटने ना पाए. So 78% people never switch off their phones in this world. 79% people, first thing that they do in the morning is to check their mobile phone. First thing, they have darshan of the Ishtadev. My Ishtadev is Vivo. My Ishtadev is Oppo. My Ishtadev is MI. My Ishtadev is Realme. My Ishtadev is Huawei. My Ishtadev is iPhone. And anybody who is more Indian, Lava, Intex. That's it. So we have darshan of our Ishtadev. How many? 79% people, they do this. 79%. And the amount of time we spent on these social media platforms, if we calculate, actually 11.5 years would be spent, in case somebody lives for 100 years, 11.5 years would be spent just on social media. My God, that's what is happening. There was one message, it mentioned that checking the notification is very much like checking the langot of a child. You know, there are mothers and there are infant babies. Sometimes infant babies, they make a sound. Dhudup. So mother opens the langot. कुछ किया तो नहीं किया इसने? Oh नहीं, gas थी. नहीं, ठीक है, ठीक है. Again, dhudup. कहता कुछ किया कि नहीं? Oh हो, थोड़ा पॉटी कर दिया इसने. गंदा कहीं का. ठीक है, फिर पॉटी वोटी साफ कर दिया. New hug is diaper like. So anytime there is a sound, dhudup, dhudup. So immediately then she checks, is there something or not? Similar is the condition with the notifications. As soon as there is a sound, ting, kuch aaya ki nahi aaya? Tudung, kuch aaya ki nahi aaya? In fact, there is a person standing next to me. There is a person standing next to me. I do not talk to the person. But I am so much lost in mobile phone. I have seen people talking like this. Yeah. Acha. Oh, bhai sahab. Arey. There is a living person standing next to you. What are you doing? I am accepting friend's request. Sir, here is a friend standing next to you. Yeah. Not important. Friend request. Accept you. So we are having friends on Facebook, but there is a living friend standing next to you. He's not there. And since the time this Facebook has come, before the face, there is no book. Why? Because I have got Facebook. Now people are still reading. ऐसा नहीं लोग पढ़ते नहीं हैं. They still read. But now finger goes like this. This. In a student life, finger should go like this. This. Now the yoga has changed. Parivarthan. That's the kind of parivarthan. That instead of finger going like this, now finger goes like this, and there is no end to it. ऐसा नहीं आप ऐसे scroll करते रहो. One day YouTube says, that's it. Now you have reached bottom. Nah. Throughout your life, you can keep scrolling. It would keep popping up new and new videos and more and more options. That's what is happening. You know, during our days, we used to play outside. And in same park, one single park, there used to be 6 cricket matches. Because children would play outside. एक यहाँ pitch, एक यहाँ pitch, एक यहाँ pitch, एक यहाँ pitch, एक बीच में pitch. Playing. But nowadays I see parks are empty. Because children are playing cricket. But here. यहाँ ये कोई cricket खेलने की जगह है? That's what is happening. So that is, I would say, it's a mass hypnotism. Mobile phone has led to mass hypnotism. So much distraction. You know, which was the most distracted species by 2020? The name of the species is goldfish. Goldfish is the most distracted species on the planet. The attention span is 9 seconds. And then after 9 seconds, this goldfish gets distracted. In the year 2021, one research was done on human beings. You know what's the attention span of human beings? 8 seconds. We have defeated goldfish. We are the most distracted species on the planet. Yay! ये वाली बात नहीं है भाई. ये बहुत शर्म की बात है हमारे लिए. This is so embarrassing. This is so much disgusting that we have become the most distracted species on the planet. 8 seconds and then people get distracted. Like during this COVID time, there were online classes, Zoom classes. Oh, such a struggle for teachers. Students, video off, audio off. Children are there in their world. In parallel, they have opened YouTube, muted the teacher, listening to YouTube music. And in between, yes ma'am, thank you. और कुछ तो बच्चे बहुत उस्ताद. What they did, they put their video like this as a profile video. So teacher could see, हाँ ये बच्चे ने वीडियो ऑन कर रखा है और you have understood? Kindly explain. I asked you, kindly explain. Because it's in the loop, it's a video. कुछ बच्चे इतने उस्ताद हैं, my God. And teacher used to really struggle to bring children. बच्चों, so ये इनके इन प्रकार हैं, they completed syllabus, but children absolutely distracted during Zoom classes. And when Zoom classes are over, teachers are also happy, and some students also became happy because they were also fed up of watching YouTube. क्या देख ले यार 6-6 घंटा बस बहुत हो गया अब. Let's go to school. Let's go to college, and especially college time on Zoom. That's really unfortunate. Not being able to come to college. So many students also came so that they can socialize with their friends, and teachers were also happy. Now they can discipline the students. So this Zoom era for education was illusion, was an era of struggle because we are so much distracted, absolutely distracted. Nothing could be done. So that's why it is very important, especially from this mobile phone, we should detox ourselves. Otherwise, it will spoil your life. These years in college life or school life, they are so crucial. So crucial. My sister, she is in HR. She's an HR head in Pune. She's an HR head. She leads entire organization's HR in India. So I asked my sister, are there less number of jobs nowadays in India? Because there is so much population, so there are less number of jobs. Is it like that? She said, nahi bhai, nahi. Jobs are there. Children are dumbo because they are not studying. Because she even interviews students from even IIMs, Ahmedabad, or say IITs. She interviews them. So she interviews all kinds of people for the organization because she's HR head for high level managers. So she's very intelligent. She knows what human being is, what kind of employee we should hire. So as she asks questions, and then नहीं आता जाओ बेटा कुछ नहीं आता है. Even my time also, like computer science engineering, when the companies came for interview so that they can hire students, when they would ask, तो क्या आता है आपको, किसमें किया आपने engineering? Sir, computer science. Very good, very good. So in computer science, which language do you know? Sir, I know Hindi language and English language. No, I am asking about programming language. Which language do you know? Huh? Sir, C, yes sir, yes, C, and what more? Oh sir, C is also there, yes, I thought I see. C and C++, and then Java, and padte mar Java. Okay, how to define a pointer in C? Sir, pointer in C? Sir, we can just put a point. That's a pointer. Very good. You can ring a bell outside our office. That's it. So in interview, they cannot say anything. Why? Because they do not know anything. When companies come, children will, because they have not studied, because in college days especially, there are friends which will tell you, अबे यार, ये 4 साल ही हैं बस. जा सिमरन जा, जी ले अपनी जिंदगी. जा राहुल जा, जी ले अपनी जिंदगी. ये 4 साल ही हैं यार, फिर तो गधे की तरह मरना ही है यार. घूमो फिरो, ऐश करो, क्लासेस बंक करो, गर्लफ्रेंड बनाओ, बॉयफ्रेंड बनाओ, ये बहुत बढ़िया सीटी बजाई किसी ने अभी. बाद बंदे की सीटी बजती है अच्छे से. जब कॉलेज में इंटरव्यू लेने के लिए आते हैं, कहते क्या सर कुछ आता है आपको? कहते नहीं सर, बस सीटी बज गई हमारी साहब. Yeah. So we get distracted so very much. So we have to stay focused. Very important. We have to stay focused just like a crane. So ka kacheshta bako dhyanam. Third is shwar nidra. That means one should sleep like a dog. Have you seen a dog sleeping? कुत्ता सोता है ना, very wakeful while sleeping also. थोड़ा सा आहट हुआ ना, फिर आंख बंद, फिर थोड़ी सी आहट. ऐसा सोना चाहिए. कभी कभी स्टूडेंट्स होता है ना, मम्मी मैं सोने जा रहा हूं, और भाई साहब ऐसा सोता है वो, इवन महाप्रलय कैन नॉट वेक अप दिस पर्सन. ऐसा घमासान सोता है वो, सुबह उठते नहीं बच्चे. कई मैनी ऑफ द स्कूल, मेरे कई स्कूल ने क्या किया है, दे स्टार्ट स्कूल लिटिल लेट बिकॉज चिल्ड्रन दे डू नॉट गेट अप. व्हेन दे गेट अप दे आर लाइक ज़ॉम्बी. बेटा रुक जाओ. वाई बेटा स्टेज खत्म हो गया. ओ सॉरी. They walk like zombie. That's what is happening. So Shwarindra means one should get up also. One should sleep on time, one should get up on time. Like Lord Krishna says in the Gita, the one who eats too much, the one who eats too little. The one who sleeps too much or the one who sleeps too little cannot become successful yogi or cannot become successful anywhere actually in life. So one should sleep like a dog. In the sense we should wake up. Even in the afternoon when you take a nap, it should be like half an hour nap, not more. And you wake up. In case, during daytime you sleep for 2 hours. Some of the students I've seen, they sleep for 2 hours. Some of them are in hostel or they go to home. They sleep. Arey baba. Parents are waking them up. Ut ja. Utna nahi hai. Ut jao. कॉलेज नहीं जाना. कब जाना है? You're getting late. बेटा तुम बर्बाद हो जाओगे. Zombie. Shwarindra means a student should sleep like a dog. That means you should wake up immediately. And more you get up with enthusiasm, then you have more energy. In case you get up धीरे धीरे हौले हौले उठे, ये पोस्चर, फिर ये वाला पोस्चर, फिर ऐसे पोस्चर, फिर ये वाला पोस्चर, फिर लेट गए, फिर बैठ गए. And then even you get up na. So one should immediately just spring out of the bed. Yes, let me leave all laziness to the bed and wake up to face the new day which God has blessed upon me. So Shwar Nidra. Okay. So Kakachishta, Bakodhyanam, Shwar Nidra Tathaivacha. Alpahari. That means one should not eat too much. Whatever is your appetite or your hunger is, you should eat 80% of that. 20% you should still remain hungry. Because then that hunger will digest that food even in a better way. One should never fill the belly. Otherwise you feel lazy, you feel slow. Because oxygen has shifted from brain to the stomach. इतना खाना आया है, इसने 6 डोसे, 25 इडलियां खाई हैं इसने, और 1 दर्जन वड़ा खाया है इसने. सारा ऑक्सीजन यहाँ आ जाएगा, यहाँ मेहनत करेगा. So much to digest. And when there is no oxygen here, what happens then? We feel sleepy, we feel dull, right? So Alpahari. Alpahari also means that we should eat all the 5 elements. In our body there are 5 elements: earth, water, fire, air, ether. So we should eat all the 5 elements. Earth element we should eat. What is earth? This, say if you have dosa, vada, sambar, idli, this is earth element. We should do that. Parathas, bhaturas. That's earth element. Earth, water. We should also drink water. That's very important. Water, it flushes out all the toxins from your body. If you have toxins, in case your stomach doesn't get cleared, then those toxins release gas, and because of that gas, you feel sleepy. In the class also you feel sleepy. So we should also take water, earth, water, fire. We should also eat fire. How to eat fire? Drink 1 glass of petrol and 1 matchstick. Fire. Don't do that. I was just joking. How to take fire? When you take sunlight, that's fire. When you take fruits, that's fire. So we should also eat fire because fire helps in digesting the food nicely. Those who are having less digestive fire, then there is acidity, gas, and they also feel slow, there is no energy in the body. But fire is also important. So we should also take fire like sunlight. Usually our life is inside. Inside the classroom, inside home, inside. So our sun god Vivaswan is waiting. Please Somebody come and take my blessings. Excuse me. Guys and girls, everyone is inside. And Suryadev Vivaswan is waiting to bless us. But nobody comes to take the blessings. And that's why Agni Tattva becomes less in the body. And gradually all these diseases, they attack the body. So we should take fire as well. So earth, water, fire, air. We should also take air. In the sense, every day you can have 15 minutes of pranayam. Whether it is Kapalbhati, Anulom Vilom, Brahmari, one should do that. That's very good, actually. So we get sufficient amount of oxygen in the body. So we should also take air. And then ether, आकाश भी खाना चाहिए हमको. कैसे खाएंगे? हम छत पे जाएंगे और हो ऐसे खाएंगे. Is it like that? No. When we fast, that day we are eating ether. Fast. Like we fast on like Ekadashi. So somebody can have fasting. So sometimes we should also fast as well so that the factory gets some rest. Factory कहती चलो आज ऊपर से कुछ नहीं आ रहा. Thank God. So today I'll repair myself. We should take ether as well. But in India we see people eat the most during fast. One day before fasting, कल fast है, आज खा लो. तो आज गपा खा लेते हैं. And the day of fasting, today we can't take grains, you know. You have all of these kuttu ka atta and pakoda and this and that. Ghabar kha lo. And the next day of Ekadashi or the fasting, we say, well, yesterday was fast, aaj kha lo. So during fasting days, people eat so much that if fasting would have been a personification, he would have jumped and committed suicide. कहते ये मेरा बहुत अपमान करते हैं यार ये लोग, इतना खाते हैं fasting में, my God. So we should also eat ether. So we should eat all the 5. Earth, water, fire, air, ether. And as you grow more in age, so we are to reduce the earth wala part. We should take other 3 more. Otherwise, this prepaid becomes postpaid. How ये पृथ्वी कैसे निकली आपकी? अब इतना पृथ्वी तत्व खाया मैंने, ढगाड़क, and then पृथ्वी, and then I place my teacup. पर ये आता कैसे है पृथ्वी खा के. So prithu means you take only solid food, but as we grow further in age, currently you are young, so you eat, that's perfectly okay, but you should do some physical activity as well. In case you don't do that, even in this age, you can have post-paid connection. Youngsters should have at least prepaid. The paid should be inside. But paid अगर आपका बाहर आ गया, then it is post-paid connection. So इसीलिए, in case you eat, you should have some physical activity as well. That's very important. So, Alpahari, that's very important. And especially during your exams, take more natural food. Instead of taking this biscuits and namkeens and all that, no ways. Like eating non-veg. Eating non-veg also makes you more agitating in nature because that's the nature of non-veg. You can have some naan, you can take veg. You know naan, just stuffed naan, paneer naan, and you have some veg. That's very good. But when you have non-veg, that's not good because the nature of non-veg is that it makes you more agitated. You're prone to get agitated by eating non-veg. For whatever proteins you need, it is given in the pulses. You take pulses and you have sufficient supply of proteins. But the quality of non-veg is that because it is prone to get deteriorated, so that's why as it enters the intestines, and we have long intestines, by the time it comes out, it gets deteriorated. And then 90% of the people who eat non-veg, they have very embarrassing disease known as piles, fissures. It's so embarrassing. While passing stool, it pains so much and there is bleeding as well. Oh, that's so painful. But 90% people who are non-vegetarians, they get this disease. Why? Because by the time the meat exits the intestinal tract, it gets deteriorated. And then there is intestine cancer, fissures, piles. So many such kind of embarrassing diseases, especially in the rectum part. Oh, but this happens to those who eat non-veg. Sometimes it is believed that those who are non-vegetarian, they have more power, they have more strength. And those who are vegetarians, घास फूस खाने वाले. So often, those who eat non-veg, they have this arrogance to say that we are more powerful. I'll give you my own personal example. When I was in college, so there was one guy, he was hardcore non-vegetarian. He would go to gym as well, protein shake, yes, six-pack. He was like that. And currently I am 75 kgs. At that time I was 52. I was absolutely lean and thin. So he would often pass remarks, and then he would do some kind of teasing. Why? Insignificant fellow. Just see me. Yeah. So I was just fed up, tolerating him. So what to do? So by God's grace, we had Panja competition. So here was alpha, beta, gamma, theta. Here also alpha, beta, gamma, theta. So as soon as the mediator would say alpha, so alpha, and then there would be Panja competition. So I came to know that this guy has kept his mark as beta. I said, Mera beta rakho. I had beta. Are you sure? Yes. Because I know that guy, he has kept himself beta. Today, yes. So then we had Panja competition. He is hardcore non-vegetarian. I am pakka wala Krishnatarian. I would take vegetarian food offered to Lord Krishna. And then we had Panja. For 1 minute, 60 seconds, it was in the center. He was astonished. Ye patla sikada sada teri. In bit center. And then gradually I started defeating him. And then I defeated him. तो है ऐसा कैसे हो गया? चीटिंग किया इसने. दोबारा होगा. Okay, दोबारा होगा. This time again. This time defeated him even before. अबे पतले सिकड़े घास फूस खाने वाले तेरे में ताकत कैसे आ गई? मैंने कहा सांड क्या खाता है? घास फूस. हाथी क्या खाता है? घास फूस. तो ताकत कहाँ है? घास फूस में. उसके बाद से उसने मेरे से कई पंगा नहीं लिया. कहता है भाई ये घास फूस खाने वालों का तो अंदाज ही कुछ निराला है. उसका ऐसे ही बोलता है सर घास फूस. So it is a misconception that those who are non-vegetarians, they have more strength, and those who are vegetarians, they have lesser strength. No. In fact, lion or tiger or jackal, when they eat an animal, those animals who eat veg, so actually they are also feeding on veg. So veg has got more strength, and also it keeps us more balanced. When I was working in USA, so I had one of my more programmer with me. She was an American. Her name was Carrie Morris. And somehow her daughter fell ill. बीमार पड़ गई वो उनकी बेटी. तो कहती है, you believe in God, you are so dear to God. Can you please pray for my child? She's suffering. I said, okay, all right, I pray to Krishna. So I prayed to Lord Krishna. I chanted Hare Krishna. I prayed, oh Krishna, if you so desire, may Carrie Morris' daughter become fine. Krishna, if you kindly do that. So within a couple of days, 1 or 2 days, she recovered. And this colleague of mine, named as Carrie Morris, she became very happy. She said, I'm so happy, what should I do? So I said, Carrie, you should give up that which is your favorite as a reciprocation to God, that God, you cured my child. She said, okay, I am to give up that which is my favorite. My favorite is meat. I like eating meat. So I said, so Carrie, you should not carry meat anymore. And she agreed. And then every day she would bring salads in lunch. At home also she would have more vegetarian stuff. She would go to YouTube, search for vegetarian items and varieties of food. And then she started taking vegetarian food. I also took her to South Indian restaurant. There was one Sri Vaishnava South Indian restaurants in USA. So I used to sometimes go there. He would offer this to Lord Venkatramana, Govinda, Srinivasa Govinda. So I fed her this idli, vada, dosa, sambar. She was very happy. She learned that. On YouTube she searched for the recipe, and then she started eating that. Offering to the Lord, and then she would eat that. So after 15 days, she said, I am so happy. Although for my child, I gave up meat eating. But after eating this vegetarian food from past 15 days, I am feeling a kind of, my mind is being equipoised. My mind is settled. There used to be a constant agitation. I thought maybe it is part of my life. But since the time I have taken vegetarian food, I am experiencing a kind of peace and calmness in my life. Thank you very much. So those who switch from non-veg to vegetarian food, they experience a peace in their existence. If somebody cuts you, into pieces to eat, you will curse the person, right? You're cutting me into pieces, I curse you. This is what will happen, right? Animals also do the same. When we cut them to eat, so they also curse us. Whosoever will eat that meat, may his life become miserable. So we should not eat meat. Anybody who is eating meat basically is dumping dead bodies of innocent animals in the body. So where the dead bodies are dumped, that place is known as temple or graveyard? Loudly? Graveyard. So if we become walking graveyards, dead bodies dumped. I'm a walking graveyard. So which is auspicious place? Temple or a graveyard? Who said graveyard? Somebody said graveyard. Graveyard is very... That person must be a ghost. So temple is an auspicious place, right? So that's why we should make this body a temple of the Lord instead of making it a walking graveyard, right? So that's one of the reasons why children are so agitated. They are beyond control, because जब अन्न में दोष तो मन में दोष, जब मन में दोष तो जीने के ढंग में दोष. It all starts with ann. What kind of food are we eating? Okay. So that's why alpahari also means that we should take vegetarian food, offer to Lord Shri Krishna, and then take it as prasadam. That is best. So alpahari. So kakacheshta means as endeavoring like a crow. Second is bakodhyanam, having a focus like a crane. Then shwaradra, sleep like a dog. Then alpahari, one should be regulated in one's eating. Now last one is brahmachari. प्रभु जी, अब आप चाहते हो हम भी आपके जैसे हो जाए, गंजा वंजा हो जाए, हम भी, हमको भी ये कपड़ा पहनाओगे आप, हम भी ब्रह्मचारी हो जाएं. हमने यहाँ पर इसलिए एडमिशन लिया था, हमको सुधीर सर ने यहाँ पर इसलिए एडमिशन दिया था, ब्रह्मचारी, हमको ब्रह्मचारी बनाओगे आप. What is the meaning of becoming a brahmachari in student life? It means respecting the opposite gender and not flirting with opposite gender. That's it. Sometimes when we come to college life, we come with our Bollywood aspirations. हमने बॉलीवुड में देखा हीरो हीरोइन वो गाना गा रहे होते हैं, खंबे जैसी खड़ी है, शोला है फुलझड़ी है, पटाख है के लड़ी है, आंखों में गुस्सा है, होठों पे लाली है, देखो जरा देखो ये खुद को समझती है क्या आए. अरे कॉलेज में इसी के लिए तो आए थे हम लोग, और क्या नहीं तो. पर आप देखो स्कूल में, इन मूवीज व्हेन वी सी कॉलेज, the movies never show that hero heroine are studying. Never ever. Even in library they are doing some नैन लड़ जाएंगे तो मनमामा का सब होए करेंगे. Even in library also they do not study at all. And the good thing is that even they do not study, still they have flourishing career. No, hero becomes a millionaire, heroine also becomes a billionaire, and then they are singing songs. One paragraph is sung in Australia, one paragraph is in New Zealand, one paragraph is in Russia, one paragraph is in South America, and fifth paragraph in Punjab ke khet, or maybe in Karnataka, Udupi. But does that happen in real life? Does that happen? Have you ever seen a single boy in Switzerland singing like Arijit Singh and girl singing like Shreya Ghoshal, and they are not wearing sweaters also? They are in Switzerland, snow, and they are throwing snow on each other. Yay! So often this happens that we try to project real life onto real life. But real life is real life, real life is real life. You know, when I was a kid, so sometimes I would get beaten by my mom when I would not learn the poems. So मैं देखा यार माँ से बहुत पिटाई हो जाती है यार, कोई तरीका होना चाहिए बचने का. So I saw one movie of Amitabh Bachchan, and then Nirupa Roy, she is like eternal mother in Bollywood. So she gave one slap to Vijay, Amitabh Bachchan, and then Amitabh Bachchan says, "Ma, aur maar." And then Nirupa Roy says, "Nahi, nahi, Vijay, nahi." उनको लगा यार ये तो बहुत बढ़िया यार, अगर मम्मी पिटाई कर रही हो और बोलो माँ और मार, तो माँ पीटना छोड़ देती है, तो बहुत ही अच्छा है. तो अगली बार भी ये ट्राई करूंगा ये. तो मेरी माँ से मेरे को 2 थप्पड़ पड़े, ताड़, तो मुझको याद आया, अरे मैंने कहा माँ और मार. मेरी माँ ने 4 और मारे. मुझको लगा मैंने ना फीलिंग्स से नहीं बोला, शायद अमिताभ बच्चन ने बहुत फीलिंग से बोला था। मैंने कहा थोड़ा फीलिंग्स लाकर बोल दो। मैंने कहा माँ और मार, 4 और पड़े ताड़ ताड़। देन आई रियलाइज्ड मूवी के फंडे रियल लाइफ में काम नहीं करते, वो सिर्फ वहीं काम करते हैं। सेम इज अबाउट दिस गर्लफ्रेंड एंड बॉयफ्रेंड थिंग व्हेन वी कम टू कॉलेज लाइफ। We often go for girlfriends and boyfriends because we think, well, it's modern. Now we are 21st century people. Now we are free to love. प्यार, इश्क और मोहब्बत, ये जवानी है दीवानी, रा 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 रू रू। So we often come to college life thinking that, once this girlfriend, boyfriend thing तो बनता है, तो जरूर करना चाहिए, ये नहीं किया तो कॉलेज लाइफ अधूरी है। So we go for this girlfriend, boyfriend thing. But once you get into this girlfriend, boyfriend thing, and your book is open, page number 72. After 1 hour, कितना पेज होगा? 72. 2 घंटे बाद 72, 3 घंटे बाद 72, फिर नंबर आते नहीं। फिर माँ को लगता है पता नहीं हमारा बच्चा पढ़ता तो बहुत है, नंबर नहीं आते उसके। इसको एस्ट्रोलॉजर के पास लेके जाते, फिर ज्योतिष आचार्य के पास लेके जाएंगे, बच्चे की 7.5 चल रही है, इस पर शनि की दशा है, राहु बुद्धि पर बैठा हुआ है। पंडित जी सो सिंपल इनोसेंट, ही डजंट नो राहु की दशा नहीं है, इस लड़की पे राहुल की दशा है। शनि की दशा नहीं है, सुनीता की दशा है उसके ऊपर। एंड देन वी गेट डिस्ट्रैक्टेड, दिस गर्लफ्रेंड बॉयफ्रेंड थिंग। देखो प्यार व्यार कुछ नहीं होता ये, डोंट थिंक कि हाँ ये मेरा पहला प्यार है, ओह दिस माय फर्स्ट लव। नहीं होता ये प्यार व्यार। अरे हम भी कॉलेज से गुजरे यार, हमको पता है ये कुछ नहीं होता प्यार व्यार। दिल कबूतर खाना है, हर किसी का आना जाना है। फर्स्ट ईयर ये, सेकेंड ईयर ये, थर्ड ईयर ये, फोर्थ ईयर में कोई और, तू नहीं कोई और सही, कोई और नहीं कोई और सही। दिस इज अ प्यार इन कॉलेज लाइफ। नो प्यार एट ऑल। In the beginning, they may write on greeting card, the roses are red, the sky is blue. Oh my darling, I love you. और वही शक्ल देख देख के जब पक जाते हैं ना, इसे roses are dead. These roses are dead. I have flu. Don't come near me. परे हट तू. Poem changes. Is this really love? No. Not at all, actually. And it is all based on physical appearance. Physical appearance. Somebody is having fair skin, soft skin, silky hair, biceps, triceps, 6-pack. So girls, they also go for physical appearance. Yaar, he's so handsome now, yaar. It's so cute, yaar. And boys also, they go for physical appearance. Oh, such a nice figure. What is her name? Her name is Jasmine. Oh, what a fragrant name. So it is all about physical appearance. It is not about love. No. Just imagine if there is a girlfriend and she comes one day to her boyfriend and she says, yesterday I took some medicine, as a side effect I developed French beard. If a girl gets a French beard, will boy love her? ये तो क्या हुआ, हम शादी के बाद जिलेट प्रेस्टो से साथ शेविंग क्या करेंगे? आओ प्यार करें। तो लड़का क्या बोलेगा, मैंने तो लड़की से प्यार किया था, मैंने बकरी से प्यार नहीं किया था। मैंने If a boy gets horns and the boy comes to the girl, I took this allopathic medicine as a side effect, I developed these horns, but you still love me, right? She would say, well, मैंने इंसान से प्यार किया था, मैंने 12 सिंगे से प्यार नहीं किया था मैंने. So love disappears, reason being this is not love, it is infatuation based on external appearance. That's it. Somewhere we are trying to relive real life onto real life, and that's not possible actually. So it's illusion. And once you get distracted by this girlfriend, boyfriend thing, you are gone. I'm not saying in college you should not have social exchanges. Have sweet exchanges with each other. Help each other in acquiring knowledge, learning. One can have healthy exchanges, absolutely. Why not? But once you get into this flirtatiousness, flirting. Hey, gorgeous. Hey, you're looking awesome. Hey, handsome. Good morning. Hey. Or giggling on befaltu ki baat. Oh God. Oh, you're so cute. उसी में गुलगुलशन गुलफाम हो गया भाई. So that's why respect each other. You can have friendly exchanges with each other, help each other in knowledge, help each other in growth. One can do that. But once you start flirting, then red lights. Be very, very careful. When I was in college, somehow I was love guru. You know what is love guru? Love guru doesn't mean I had some connection with anyone. Love guru means जो टूटे दिल वाले लोग होते हैं वो काउंसलिंग के लिए आपके पास आते हैं. And they would come कि यार सच्चे प्यार को सच्चा प्यार क्यों नहीं मिलता? अबे क्योंकि सच्चा प्यार होता ही नहीं इसीलिए नहीं मिलता. But I could see from both the sides, from girl side and boy side, nobody loves anyone. Everybody loves themselves. That's it. मेरे को किसी से मजा आ रहा है ना, I love you. जैसे मजा खत्म, I leave you. खत्म. So that's why it is not really love. But since we have come to a very colorful life of college life, and then we get sidetracked from the real mission of coming to the college. Okay, mobile phones. Okay. Okay. Can you hear me? Is it back? No. Not yet. Okay. Now it is back. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Now it is back. Yes. So this is brahmachari. It doesn't mean that you have to wear a saffron dress, a dhoti, kurta, and become a bald-headed shikha, and then become a sadhu. No, it doesn't mean that. Brahmachari means respecting the opposite gender, and we have lived in that culture of respecting each other actually. And especially in student life, we must respect each other. We can have friendly exchanges, but be very, very conscious of not getting sidetracked with Bollywoodia illusion into student life. No, safeguard yourself. So as a well-wisher, I can just tell you all of this. Still, it is all up to you. I can show you the path, but you have to tread the path. So these are the 5 symptoms. If you follow, you would be immensely benefited in your college life, in learning, in having a good career, even in college, in case you like someone. Say Jasmine loves Rahul, Rahul loves Jasmine. Have a meeting with each other. See, Jasmine, I really like you. Jasmine says, yes, Rahul, I also like you very much. Let's study nicely, settle down, and let's get married. Done? Yes. But in case when you have this guftugu, gulgulshan gulfam, both of you would be acting as a toxin for each other. So in case you like someone, have a good meeting. Go to canteen, have a meeting. See, I like you very much, you also like very much. So let's study now. And after college, once we are settled professionally, let's marry. Done? Done. पर को बोल सकता है लेकिन प्रभु जी अगर ऐसा हो गया उसका प्यार किसी और से हो गया तो इतना लंबा गैप हो गया ये. Again you are lucky. That means love was not really दमदार. प्यार सच्चा था ही नहीं. तो वो 4 दिन में किसी और के साथ निकल गया हो. तो उसके पास जाना कहते हो थैंक यू आपने टाइम से धोखा दे दिया. थैंक यू सो मच. Or in case, still after college, both of you are still waiting for each other, get married. Wonderful. You get a good life partner. But in case other person ditches you, say the boy marries a girl or a girl marries a boy, then do go to that marriage and say, thank you sir, आपने टाइम से धोखा दे दिया आपने, बहुत अच्छा हो गया, thank you, so grateful to you. And then find a more faithful, nice partner who belongs to, who is a nice devotee of Lord Krishna as well. That's very nice. So these were the 5 symptoms which should be there in a student. If you follow them, you would be benefited. But even after listening, you can still choose not to follow. But who would suffer, me or you? Yeah. देखो मैं तो यहाँ पर आया आप लोगों की सेवा करने के लिए. I have not charged any money from Sudhir sir. I came here because he called me out of love. I came to reciprocate with his love and as a concern towards his concern for all of you and my concern also for the next generation. मैं तो यहाँ से कह के चला जाऊँगा. आप चाहो तो इसको फॉलो भी कर सकते हो, जो मैंने आपको बताया. You can be careful and you can be benefited. And you can also refuse to take it. अरे कोई गंजा आया था दिल्ली से, हम क्यों सुने इसकी बात, हम तो वैसे ही जिएंगे जैसे हम जी रहे हैं. You can do that. हमें कोई एतराज नहीं भाई. But whose life would be miserable? My life or your life? Your life. So that's why I can only suggest you, I can request you, I can advise you, being your brother, being your well-wisher, being your spiritual guardian, I can just mention all of these challenges which you are to overcome in case you want to be successful in life. Do not get stuck with small temporary pleasures. Focus on the higher aspects of life, spiritual aspects of life. That's what we should be doing actually. If you do that, you will be benefited. So I can only show you the path. I can only request you that this is the path and how not to get distracted from the path. Still you can choose to get distracted. That's your choice. That's your choice. I cannot interfere in your choice. Even God does not interfere in our choice. After reciting entire Bhagavad Gita, Lord Krishna says to Arjuna, Yathechisi tatha kuru. Now whatever you want to do, do that. But what was Arjun's response? He says, Karishye vachanam tava. I will do as you have instructed. So Arjun was intelligent. So that's why Bhagavad Gita is also a manual of life. Lord Krishna spoke for all of us. Apart from your regular studies, every day find out 5 minutes, 10 minutes to study Bhagavad Gita as well. Very nearby we have temples here. We have got many temples. In Sheshadripuram we have temple. In Kumaraswamy layout we have a temple. We also have one temple in Whitefield. We also have a temple. So you can go to these temples, take association of devotees in between, refresh yourself, but do not waste your time in social media, electronic media. So don't do that. Stay focused on your studies and follow these 5 principles of an ideal student. You would be benefited. So I pray and I expect also that you would listen to this guidance and get benefited. Alright, I'll stop here now. Hare Krishna. Okay, if anybody has any question, we'll take few questions and then we'll stop. Anybody that has questions, so you can raise your hand, you can ask question.
Students, now you have question and answer session. If you have any questions, you are free to ask.
Okay, this girl has a question. So whosoever has a question can come outside so that we can give them the mic and they can ask question. So as much as the time would allow, we'll go for the questions.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, I can't see you. Where are you?
Yeah.
Where? Oh, there. Okay, from North Pole. Yes, please, go ahead.
Namaste, sir.
Namaste.
My name is Rachna.
Acha.
I have a question.
Uh-huh.
Does karma really exist? And if yes, how does it affect a person? Thank you, sir.
Very good. So does karma exist or not? Have you heard of the Newton's law? For every action, there is equal and opposite reaction. This is law of karma. Whatever we do, we get the karmic reaction back. Even in day-to-day life also. When you do not brush your teeth, as a reaction, you get tooth decay. When you do not submit your electricity bill, then your electricity is cut off as a reaction. If you slap somebody, thalak, this person also gives you counter slap, thalak. Action, reaction. In everyday life, we see that there is action, reaction working. So law of karma exists? Yes, it does exist. But yes, law of karma gives us various kind of complexities in life. So best is that along with doing our duty, which has karma, we should also do bhakti. And with the strength of bhakti, we do not get affected by karma. In fact, you become free from karma forever. Yeah. Okay, next question, yes. Who is having the mic?
Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
My question is about when there is a conflict between heart and mind, which one should we follow?
Okay, if there is a conflict between the heart
And mind.
and the mind, so which one we should follow? We should follow our teachers. As simple as that. Because we do not know which voice is from the heart, which voice is from the mind, and which voice is from the ego. There is also a third entity, ego. So that's why listen to neither of them. Go to a welfare guardian. Okay, sir, I got a confusion. Confusion 1, confusion 2, confusion 3. What should I do? So take help of a teacher. You know, like in this world, people say, listen to your heart. Listen to your heart, guys. Never listen to your heart. अपने दिल की सुनो और कर गुजरो. नहीं भैया, ये बहुत डेंजरस है. Like motivational speakers ना, just to motivate, they say anything. बस जो दिल में आया है ना, वो कर गुजरेंगे. और रुक जा. Even terrorist also उसके दिल में आया है. जिहाद कर गुजरेंगे. तो फिर ठीक है वो? No. So that's why if there is a conflict between mind, heart, ego, whatever, inside there is a conflict between thoughts, go to your well-wisher teacher or a spiritual guardian. Go, ask. क्या करना चाहिए? That's why God has given us gurus, the teachers, whether for our academic sciences or for spiritual sciences. But there are gurus. We take help of guru. When we have to go somewhere, तुम क्या करते हैं? मेरा दिल में आया है, लेफ्ट मुड़ जाना चाहिए, लेफ्ट मुड़ गए. मेरे दिल में आ रहा है, राइट मुड़ जाना चाहिए, राइट मुड़ गए. मेरे दिल में आ रहा है, मैं 100 किलोमीटर सीधे चलता जाऊंगा. वो पहुंच गया, जम्मू कश्मीर पहुंच गया. आप सर यहाँ कैसे पहुंच गया आप? वो मैं दिल का सुना. सर जीपीएस का सुन लेते. जीपीएस मीन्स गुरु's positioning system. It's the guru who positions us rightly, Baba. So that's GPS. तो दिल की आवाज सुननी चाहिए? कभी नहीं सुननी चाहिए. वो आवाज कहां से आ रही है कुछ नहीं पता. मन से आ रही है, ईगो से आ रही है, कहां से आ रही है, पेट से आ रही है, लीवर से आ रही है, किडनी से आ रही है, पैंक्रियास से आ रही है, कुछ नहीं पता. पता क्या पता घुटने से आ रही है. टेक गाइडेंस फ्रॉम अ टीचर. ओके, यस.
Namaste, sir.
Namaste, beta.
Okay. We have heard many suggestions from you, but we need to get success in life. How to get success in life?
Okay, how to get success in life? Okay.
For youths also.
Which kind of success are you talking about?
Great success.
Huh?
Great success. Great success.
Great success in what?
In education.
In education. You want to be a teacher?
Yeah.
Okay. So firstly, be a very...
I want to become an IAS officer.
You want to become a
IAS officer.
IAS officer? Very good. She wants to crack UPSC. That's very nice. So firstly, you have to follow all of these 5 sutras. That you have to do. And about success also, I would say, you know, your career success is not everything, although it is very important. But that's not everything. Sometimes when people are not able to achieve that, then they, then they drink wine. हम कहीं कहीं नहीं रहे यार, बर्बाद हो गए. मैं यूपीएससी 3 साल किया, मैंने नहीं हो पाया मेरे से. People feel frustrated. So career success is important, very important, but not all in all. You know what is real success? If you are happy and people around you are happy with you, that's real success. Because I know people who have become IAS officer and IPS officer committing suicide. Yeah? They could not handle corruption in the system, they commit suicide. So even becoming an IAS officer and IPS officer, people commit suicide. Even from glamour industry, Bollywood, Hollywood, Tollywood, Bollywood, they commit suicide. Because they are not happy. And happiness comes by devotion to God. Okay? So be devoted to God.
All the students are attentively hearing to the topic, does God exist? So, Prabhu is saying that क्रांति आ रही है भारत में. किसकी क्रांति? आध्यात्मिक क्रांति, वो भी योग में. And I was very happy to see here that so many of you, thousands of you are sitting here and very attentively listening to this session. So, we wanted to heartily thank Shri Sudhir Bhaji for inculcating such a wonderful culture here among the students. And for his dedicated service to the society for imparting quality education. So we have a gift for Sudhir Bhaji.
Hi sir, please.
It was a wonderful session. Wonderful.
The most
You're wonderful.
gift, the best gift we can give
Thank you, please.
is the gift of Srimad Bhagavad Gita.
Yes sir, for you.
Every country in the world is famous for one thing or the other, but India is famous for its spiritual culture, and all our spiritual culture is in Srimad Bhagavad Gita. So when our Prime Minister went to Japan, he wanted to give something to the Prime Minister of Japan, and he said, Bhagavad Gita is the best gift, and he gifted Bhagavad Gita, and he said that मेरे को देने के लिए इससे बढ़कर कुछ है नहीं, और दुनिया को इससे बढ़कर कुछ चाहिए नहीं. So this is the best gift. And this book is coming in the age-old tradition. This was spoken 5,000 years back by Lord Sri Krishna. And this book needs to be studied by all the leaders of the society. Then people think that this was sadhus, those who know everything. No. Gita was spoken to Arjuna, who was a king. Evam parampara praptum imam rajarshuru. The great kings used to study this Bhagavad Gita. And all of the students are also on the path. Somebody is going to become IAS officer, somebody is going to become engineer, somebody is going to become CA, somebody is going to become CEOs, whatever you may become. But this should be your foundation, Srimad Bhagavad Gita. So stay connected. This is just the beginning. We have a temples across Bangalore. Wherever you are nearby, go to the nearest ISKCON temple, get connected, and you can learn Bhagavad Gita systematically. We also wanted to thank Vice Principal Shilpa Sarna. Please receive a gift from us also. Which has been also very instrumental in helping us organize this program. A gift of Bhagavad Gita for you all.
May God bless you, ma'am.
Thank you so much.
Thanks you, ma'am.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Namaste.
Hare Krishna.
Thank you so much. As Guru says, A means singing, A means association, B means book, Bhagavad Gita, C means chanting, chanting the names of God. So, we will give you a card which contains a mantra. The chanting the mantra, Hare Krishna mantra, you can make your mind peaceful and stay away from distractions like the mobile phones. That will give you strength to stay away from those distractions. And D means diet. Of course, you cannot have diet here, prasadam here. But if you come to our temple, we will give you sumptuous prasadam. So we invite all of you to our temple ISKCON Kumar Sangal, where I stay, and the team of devotees will come here, they stay there, and we organize several programs for the youth, the girls, the boys, children, families, and all categories of people. So kindly come and take advantage. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Sir and Parivarthan ji. We are almost at the end of this beautiful event now. Hence, I call Lila KS ma'am, Assistant Professor, Department of English, to render oath of thanks.
Good morning, everyone present here. Respected
Please honor us. I take the privilege to thank for the gathering of this auspicious occasion. With the blessings of our Chairman Dr. Arun Shetty sir, we have been successful in bringing up this occasion. Firstly, I would like to thank today's session speaker of Parivarthan, the energy booster, highly knowledgeable person. His mesmerizing speech has made all of us drenched with happiness and finding out the solutions for all our problems. Thank you so much, sir, on behalf of our State College, staff and students. His Grace Amogh Lila Prabhu has spoken in his addressing the students how to transform themselves in finding out the root path to make a way towards the proper channel, finding out our own solutions in order to get success in our life. So for that, we are always grateful to sir. I take the opportunity to thank His Grace Suvarnagowda Haridas Prabhuji for his presence and wonderful speech on this occasion. Thank you very much. I would like to thank on this beautiful session our dynamic principal, the most respected Dr. Sudhir Patel sir, on behalf of staff and students. Thank you very much, sir. I thank all the teaching fraternity of RLS First Grade College. Last but not the least, I thank all my dear students who have been benefited from this great mind-blowing session called Parivarthan. Thank you all.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you all. Students, you can take a break for 20 minutes and please make sure you assemble in the classroom by 11:50. And discount cards will be distributed outside. Please make sure to collect, and if you are interested, you can register using the details provided in the card. Once again, I repeat, you take 20 minutes break and make sure you assemble in the classroom by 11:50.
हाँ